Be strong.
Hello everyone! Once again, this is Doc V for another lesson in English 6. Are you ready? Come on, join us and learn many things. For English 6, Quarter 4, Week 4, it is MELC based. The topic is about taking down relevant notes. And before we proceed, for those who are not able to subscribe yet, please subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates of videos. Thank you! The objective, child should be able to take down relevant notes. Before you begin this week's lesson, first have a recall on the lesson that you definitely have taken up, which is about composing clear and coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures. The adverbs of place and time using appropriate grammatical structure is an important skill in writing. On the other hand, one skill you can develop as a reader, listener, and viewer is taking down relevant notes. Taking down relevant notes is very important. It gives a clear picture of what the author wants to convey. It will give you a better understanding of the details and ideas of the selection or even story. Noting down is useful to get the key information. It makes you retain, remember, recite, and recall relevant information. There are two main reasons why note-taking is important. Take note of this. Why is it that note-taking is very important? The first reason is when you are reading or listening, taking notes helps you think. In order to take notes, to write something functional, you must understand the text. Next, the second main reason is that notes help you to maintain a permanent record of what you have read or listened to. Okay? So these are the main reasons why note-taking is important. Let's proceed to the things to remember in noting down. Okay? First, don't write every single word you hear. Huwag niyo isulat lahat ng narinig nyo. So second, highlight only the keywords. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung mga importanteng detalye, yung mga keywords lang, ang i-highlight nyo. It's either you write it down or you just, remember it. But remember that note-taking is very important so that it helps you think, right? And also, you have a permanent record for what you have read. Okay? Then, number 3, note down words or expressions that the speaker repeats more than twice. These are important. So, ibig sabihin, children, napansin nyo, pag ang nagsasalita ay inulit niya ang kanyang sinabi for twice, it means to say that those are important details that you should understand, or you should emphasize, or you have to jot it down. Okay? For number 4, stick to short phrases or bullet points. So it means to say that the important points, the important words or the keywords, all you have to do is jot down or write it down. Okay? Then number 5, have your own personal abbreviations for words to save time and efforts in your part. So, minsan kasi ang hahaba ng mga salita, children. So, kailangan, alam mo ang abbreviation yon. O kaya may sarili kang abbreviation para pag sulat ka, ito yon. Pinaiksi ko lang na salita, pero this is the meaning of this, or this is the correct word. Do you understand? Okay, nice, kids. And note-taking is the practice of writing down or otherwise recording key points of information. Taking notes is an active way of organizing and condensing, reducing information you have gathered from various materials. Here are some things for you to remember when taking notes. Okay? Record the facts you want to take on number 3 and note cards. Then number 2, write only one piece of information on it. On each card, the card can be done this way. This way. Okay, this is the card, okay? Have you seen this? Okay. Then, record the information in your own words. So, it's up to you. In your own words, okay? Then, put the quotation marks around the quotation you want to copy. So, it means to say, pag may nakita kayo mga quotation mark, pwede nyong kopyahin. Tapos, lalagyan nyo ng, jot down nyo. At gusto nyong isulat yon kasi may naintindihan kayo or that is one of the important note na narinig nyo. Okay? Then, you're going to write the sources you use on other sheet of paper. So, this one is information or piece of information, or this is a card that you're going to have. The title of the book or magazine, or the title of the story that you have read, or movie that you have watched, like that. Then, the title of the article, if you are reading an article, then pages, then the information, or if you have sources, then write your sources there, another sheet of paper from the internet or any other sources. Okay? Good. Now let us read the selection below and analyze how to note relevant information from the text. Okay, let us read this one. Are you ready to read? Okay, good. Robinson Crusoe was in the 4th year on the island, but he had never forgotten the glimpse of land he had seen 2 years before while he was exploring the western shore. His home was built. His crops were growing well. Robinson now had time to think about a voyage to the mysterious land across the sea. Perhaps it just might lead to another escape for him. So, Robinson decided to build a boat. He remembered that natives in Brazil had made canoes from the trunks of large trees. He would try it. Okay, 2. He found a certain large tree whose trunk was 6 feet thick. It took him 20 days just to chop the branches. Then, he spent a month shaping the bottom so it would float, and 3 months clearing out. At the moment of 5 months, Robinson had a boat. It was big enough to carry 35 men. He was delighted with his works, but he hadn't considered before how he would get his boat to water. So this one, so look at this selection. So how about the title of the book or magazine? So you can see the title here. So you're going to write it down. Okay, the title is about, from Robinson Crusoe, an excerpt. Okay, then the title of the article, Across the Borders Through Reading. This one. Then these pages not stated, right? So information, the character is Robinson Crusoe, and the setting is on the island, and the character traits has skills in making a big boat, a voyager, or explorer. Okay? So, this is one way of taking notes or jotting notes. For learning task 1, so direction, you're going to read a news article titled Ecology Club Finds Gold in the Garbage. Then, using the examples below, take note the important facts and other quotations you may find in the article, okay? So here, let us read all together. Ecology Club finds gold in garbage. Good morning. This is the Great Discovery Integrated School News Center. For our news, Ecology Club members find gold in the garbage. A group of students from the Ecology Club of Great Discovery Integrated School in Cavite ventured on a project to protect the environment through waste segregation. This was the result of their overnight stay at the Center for Ecozoic Living and Learning in Silang, Cavite. The Ecology Club members aim to reduce the solid waste generated by students and maintain the cleanliness of their surroundings. We want to help lessen the volume of trash in our school. Shane Frias, the club president, said, "Through our club, we will make the GDIS students know the importance of waste segregation." She further explained. They began the project after talking to the students during the General Assembly. The students were made responsible for the segregation in the school canteen and the gym. There were trash bags allotted for biodegradable, non-biodegradable plastics and bottles. Club members regularly collected the garbage and sorting them out for disposal. The club earned an initial of 8,400 and they projected a bigger amount in the future. When asked about what they would do with their money, they said, "We have no idea yet, but we will coordinate with the Student Coordinating Organization for humanitarian projects. If Mother Earth could speak, probably she would say, 'Keep up the good work, kids.'" Here ends our news for today. This is Vincent reporting from GDIS News Center. Good day and God bless. So look at this, kids. The lead statement here is Ecology Club members find gold in garbage. Then the facts here, like the examples, the Ecology Club members aim to reduce the solid waste generated by students and maintain the cleanliness of the surroundings. Okay? Excuse me. Then the quotation, Keep up the good work, kids. Now, in this part, what will you do after reading this one? So we have to take note the important facts and other quotation that you may find in the article. So in the facts, you can see the facts there in this particular article and about the quotation in this part. And all you have to do is to give the facts from 1 and 2 and examples also in what do you mean by that quotation. Okay? So this one, the facts. Okay? So as I said a while ago, that it is an examples of the fact and you have to provide another detail for this to what? To give more subtopics about this or to say something about this with facts, with given facts or with given evidences, okay? And this one too. So let us do it. For example, there, the facts there, the Ecology Club members aim to reduce the solid waste generated by students and maintain the cleanliness of the surroundings. Ito na yung anong ginawa nila dito. Ito kasi yung facts din para mayroong sumuporta sa main idea na to. Anong sinuportahan nito? Anong ginawa nila? Kasi these are facts. So number 1, the students were made responsible for the segregation in the school, canteen, and the gym. There were trash bags allotted for biodegradable, non-biodegradable, plastics, and bottles. And what else? The club members regularly collected the garbage and sorted them out for disposal. And aside from that, they also have earned an initial 8,400 pesos and they projected a bigger amount in the future. So this is not included but just, to give evidence for that facts, we write this down. Okay, how about in your own idea? So for this quotation, keep up the good work. Okay, this is sample, okay? Meaning telling them to continue their good works. And they are on the right decision and encouraging the kids to continue doing those things for our Mother Earth. Okay? Well done. Next. For learning task 2, read an excerpt from a news item using the concept map. This is a concept map, right? Take down relevant notes, the what, the where, and the why, or news article. Do this in your notebook. So let us read first, okay? So this is a concept map. Okay, this is the first column, the first box is about, you're going to answer the what questions. In the middle, you're going to ask where question. And the last one is the why questions with reasoning, of course. Okay, so are you ready to read? Okay, let's start now. May 30, 2011, hundreds of thousands of milkfish was up dead at Taal Lake in Talisay, Batangas, south of Manila on Sunday, were baffling environmentalists and raising concerns over climate change issues. About 500 metric tons or 500,000 kilos of fish worth more than 50 million pesos were seen floating in the water in the 6 towns of Batangas province the past 2 days, a local mayor told Reuters. According to the local town agriculturist, the cause of the fish kill was a sudden climate change in the area. The common perception about the fish is linked to the depletion of oxygen in water, which is due to a number of factors. Gases released from the volcanic activities often lead to poor oxygen levels in nearby lakes. But scientists believe that the deaths are not related to the activities inside the volcano, which is surrounded by Taal Lake. So this is from the source. Join English 6 page. Join English 6 page 123 and this one. Okay. Now, are you ready to answer? Okay, let us answer. Okay, the first question is, what? For what question? Okay? Ano ba ang what question sa ating ano yan, di ba? Ano? Tinutukoy about anong incident, anong incident. Okay, what? What is the incident about? Anong pangyayari yon? Okay? So, next question is, where questions it's about the place where the incident happened, right? And the why, the needs reasoning why did it happen? Okay? For number one, the first box rather, what is the incident about? Let us answer. Are you ready? Okay. Where can you find what incident is all about? Anong pangyayari yon? Tingnan natin ha, anong pangyayari kaya yon? Okay, the incident is about the hundreds of thousands of milkfish washed up dead. And where? Where did it happen? Where? Saan nangyari? So, the incident happened at where? At Taal Lake in Talisay. And why? Why did the fish kill happen? So, according to the local town agriculturist, the cause of the fish kill was a sudden climate change in the area. But there is also another, but the scientists believe that the deaths are not related to the activities inside Taal volcano, which is surrounded by Taal Lake, and so on and so forth. Okay? Good. So for learning task 3, let us read the news article below. Note down relevant information using the information card. So this is the information card, children. Okay? And the information card, it's about, you have to fill it up later, the title of the article, the source, where it come from, and the facts about the article. Okay? Okay. So let us read. Are you ready, kids? Good. All together, let us read. Typhoon Ulysses deaths climb to 67. Disaster Council. This is the title. The number of people who died from Typhoon Ulysses, the international name BAMCO, has climbed to 67 while 12 remain missing. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council said Sunday morning. At least 21 others were injured after the typhoon pummeled Luzon and brought floods reminiscent of tropical storm Ondoy, according to NDRRMC spokesperson Mark Timbal. 22 persons were reported dead in Cagayan Valley, 2 in Central Luzon, 17 in Calabarzon, 8 in Bicol, 10 in Cordilleras, and 8 in Metro Manila, Timbal told ABS-CBN Stellar Radio. Okay? Some 1.1 million persons of 285,978 families were affected, to whom nearby 370,000 individuals were forced to flee their homes for safety even as the COVID-19 pandemic lingers. The NDRRMC said in its report released 5 p.m. Saturday, Ulysses, the international name BAMCO, left in its wake some 1.19 billion worth of agricultural damage and 469.7 million worth of infrastructure damage, according to Timbal. At least 9 people died. Around 47,000 have been rescued from their flood-hit homes, Mamba said Saturday. He said 25,852 homes were damaged during the typhoon. This is the source. Okay? So now we're going to note down relevant information regarding this one, regarding this article. Okay? So are you ready? Okay, let us answer now, kids. What's the title of the article? Okay, it's about Typhoon Ulysses that's climbed to um, 67 disaster cancel. And how about the source? Okay, so that is the source. Good. And how about the facts? What is your answer? So it's up to you to answer the facts here. You can see here, what are the facts? Ibig sabihin, ano yung uh, mga facts na tinukoy dyan? Tulad nito. Okay, so ilalagay nyo yung facts dyan. Dito sa article na to. Okay? So, naibigay ko na actually ang sagot ng title of the article, the source, then the fact, you can find it there. Meaning to say, children, with evidence. Okay? Facts. You know already that it was already discussed to you last time in our previous video lessons. Okay? Good. For learning task 4, you're going to read the text below using the outline at the right. Take down relevant notes. Also, so this is an outline, right? So all you have to do is to read this one, then fill up the outline here. Okay? So I'm going to give you a sample, children. Are you ready? But we are going to read it first. Okay, so let us read all together. Joseph tried to pour the milk down in his little cow's throat, but she wouldn't open her jaws. She acted as though she was determined to die. But Joseph was equally determined that she shouldn't die. He sent Steve to the backyard to get him a length of papaya stem. As you know, a papaya stem is hollow like a pipe or tube, right? With his feeding tube, Joseph was ready to try to save their baby cow's life. Steve was eager to help, so Joseph ordered him to connect the tube to the bottle. Then the feeding began. The cow fought them with all her tiny strength. Steve finally had his shoulder under the forequarter to lift her while Joseph forced the tube into her mouth. Their efforts were rewarded. She drank 3 bottles of milk and they could see that she finally enjoyed them. This one is from Joy in English, page 222. Now, children, have you seen the title there? You can make your own title, okay? Are you ready to answer now? Okay, good. Let us answer. What's the title? Okay, if you can make another title for this, what will be the title? You can have this one, Saving the Baby Cow's Life, right? Then, what is the first one? The lead character's problem. What is the problem? The lead's character problems. The lead character's problem, rather. Okay, so the problem is to pour the milk down the little cow's throat. Okay, because the cow is already is maybe weak. Next. So the first one is the letter A, she wouldn't open her jaws. Jaw. Okay. Next one, she acted as though she was determined to die. Okay. For this one, for the next one, for Roman for the second part, okay, the resolution. So the resolution is that a papaya stem is hollow like a pipe or tube. So the first supporting detail is that Steve was eager to help Joseph. So the second supporting detail is that they connect the tube to the bottle with milk. Okay? And the third one, the feeding began. So the ending is that Steve finally had his shoulder under the forequarter to lift her while Joseph forced the tube into her mouth. After that, she drank 3 bottles of milk and they could see she finally enjoyed them. So, do you understand, kids? Okay, good. This time, how is note-taking helpful to you in the following situation? So, for instance, these are the questions. When attending Sunday Mass, bakit daw nakatulong ang pag-jot down ng mga information about this? Of course, in this part, you can jot down the important message that the priest bestowed on us, or the pastor bestowed on us, or the priest bestowed and so ever. Okay? Then, when watching teledunong, why we need to note-taking? Bakit po daw tayo ay magno-note-taking kapag nanonood tayo ng teledunong? So, of course, para natin maintindihan yung mga importanteng detalye, di ba? Kaya halimbawa sa lesson na yon, ano important details, kailangan nyo mag-jot down para maalala nyo. Pero hindi lahat ng sinasabi doon ay isusulat nyo. Hindi na kayo makakapag-concentrate nun. Ang gagawin nyo lang, yung mga importanteng details, yun lang. O kaya, di ba kanina sabi ko, abbreviation, pwede abbreviation. Okay? May sarili kayong abbreviation. Kasi kayo din naman ang mag-aaral nun eh. Hindi naman iba. Okay? When watching online storytelling of DepEd, tayo or Pivot Gabay video lessons. Okay, like halimbawa, nag-watch kayo ng video or storytelling about your lessons in English 6. Anong ginagawa nyo? Ngayon, anong ginagawa nyo ngayon? Siyempre, dapat, ang ginagawa nyo, nagsusulat kayo, nag-jot down na kayo, ito importante. Ito ang dapat kung sagutan. Ito pala yon. So, dapat, isusulat nyo yung mga importanteng detalye. Maliwanag, kids? Okay. Next, so in your assessment, you have to read a short story, note down relevant information, and then answer the question below. So let us read this one together with the questions after reading the passage, after reading the short story. Are you ready to read? Good. Okay, let us read now. The little boy and his mother. Once upon a time, there lived a little boy and his mother. Although they were poor, they shared what they had to those who needed them. One day, the little boy shared his last piece of bread to a dirty old beggar. Okay? The beggar was very thankful. Then she turned out to be a real fairy. She rewarded the poor little boy with plenty of gold. Now, the boy and his mother are already rich, but they have not forgotten to be kind to others as well. Okay? So the question here, the first question is, who are the characters in the story? And the second question, who turned out to be a real fairy? And number 3, what reward was given to the poor boy? And number 4, why were they rewarded? And based on the information given in the selection, what other title would be suitable for this? So let us answer now. Are you ready? Let's find out if you can answer this. I know you jotted down. Do you note details or you jot down important details? So, you know how to answer this relevant information for this question. Okay? Now let us read. Who are the characters in this story? Okay, good. The character is a little boy and his mother. Good job. How about number 2? Who turned out to be a real fairy? Okay, good. A dirty old beggar turned out to be a real fairy. What reward was given to the poor boy? Ano binigay na reward sa poor boy? Sa mahirap na batang lalaki. Okay, the poor boy was rewarded with plenty of gold. Why were they rewarded? Bakit? Because the poor boy and his mom, together with his mother, of course, shared their last piece of bread to dirty old beggar, or we can say that they shared what they had to those who needed them. Okay? So, sila talagang dalawa, mag-ina, ay mapagbigay, lalong-lalo na sa mga nangangailangan. So, in number 5 question, based on the information given in the selection, what other title would be suitable for this? So, walagay nyo. Anong title? Anong pamagat pa ang suitable dito? Ito kasi ang pamagat nito, di ba? Pwede tayo mag-isip. Kasi nga, pwede naman natin gamitin ang ating opinion para tayo ay makagawa ng sarili nating pamagat, di ba? Wala namang mali sa opinion natin. Basta nasa tama, okay? With sense, of course. So, you can write in here also, it is only for my, it is only a sample. It can be a kind, poor boy. Or, a kind, poor boy and mother. Like that, okay? Okay, good. So, another one. So, read the news article below. Note down relevant information using the information card. So, this is the information card. All we have to do is to note down or jot down relevant information about what we have read with this article. Okay, let us read. Are you ready now, kids? Good. Computers can perform different tasks depending on the users. Computers were first used to do mathematical computations. Today, these machines are programmed to do various operations. A computer can solve simple and complex problems much faster than humans can. It can store and handle a huge amount of data. Computers also help in designing and making machines like cars and aircrafts, structures such as buildings and bridges, and products such as shoes and clothes. Manufacturers sell and advertise these products through computer graphics. So computers are also source of entertainment. You can play games, watch movies, play music on your computer. It also provides meaning of communication through electronic mail and research through the internet. The super machine not only helps you do your homework, it can do almost anything. So this is the source. Okay. So now let us answer this one. Since title of the book or magazine, since I noticed that there is no magazines there, it should be the title only, okay? Title of the passage or title of the article news. So let us change this one, okay? So information, what is the article mainly about? And this one is correct, uses of the computer. Are you ready to answer? You can answer this one by this relevant information in this article, news, or passage, or short, information. Okay? Pwede nyo masagutan yon, children. Bakit? Paano? Siyempre, nandito na mga sagot. Iintindihin nyo na lang. Okay? Okay, so number one question, the title. The title of the news article. Okay? So what is the title of the news article here? Let us answer. Yeah, computers perform in different tasks. Okay. How about the next one, the information? What is the article mainly about? It's about, the article is mainly about computers. Okay, good. How about the uses of computers? A lot. As I have read a while ago, this one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, a lot. So I am going to give you only the two examples, okay? So these are the answer. Computer can solve simple and complex problems with faster than humans can. Then it can store and handle a huge amount of data, and so on and so forth. So a lot. Here, another one. You can also write in there. Computers also help designing them and making machines like cars and aircrafts, structures such as buildings and bridges, and products such as shoes and clothes. Okay? And also manufacturers sell and advertise their product through computer graphics. And also computers are also source of entertainment. You can also play games, watch movies, play music. It also provides means of communication through electronic mail and research through internet. So this is the super machine. It can also help your homework. It can do almost many things. So, ito yung mga sagot dito. Dalawa lang nilagay ko kasi pwede nyo namang isulat lahat yan sa inyong mga modules. Maliwanag? Okay. So, that's all for today, kids. Thank you for answering all the tasks, all the questions, all the exercises, and again, for those who are not able to subscribe yet, please subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates of videos. Thank you. God bless everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.